Hello and welcome back to All About Comics. I'm JP. Thanks for being here. Hope everyone's doing well on this day. Hope that all of y'all watching are enjoying your collecting time of this particular month of April 2023. Today's video is going to be my April 2023 pickup so far. Today is April 17th, I believe. This will probably drop on the 18th, which I think is the new tax day. So if you have taxes, pay them. If you don't have taxes, congratulations. Um, so anyways, yeah, just is going to show off some books I picked up and some stuff that came in since the last video. So all of you that watched my birthday haul video, thank you. And I think we did a live show after that, Pope and I did, with the amazing Tat Comics. Great guy. It was awesome to have you on with us. But I showed off my birthday hauls, which I guess another book came in. That was my birthday gift to myself. So that'll be in today's haul as well. And yeah, so I guess we can get the party started. I'm going to try to drop videos every Tuesday and Thursday going forward, with the Kicking It with Kickstarter. If you guys haven't checked out that first episode, I will try and make sure it's somewhere at the end of this video. But yeah, I don't ever say this stuff, but like, subscribe, it all helps. Thank you to the recent subscribers. I do appreciate the new subscribers that have decided to come along for the journey. So yeah, so without further ado, I got Essentia number 16, which you guys can. This is an awesome Mike Mayhew cover. First of all, I like the white background, the white suit. Pretty sweet. So this is the next to last book with the coupon in it that we'll need to mail in for the J. Scott Campbell or Frank Miller variant cover. So there's that. All right. What we got here? We'll start with a few books, I guess. We're going to start with G.I. Joe Special Missions number 3, cover B, which is a nice Baroness cover. This came from a lot of books that I picked up for the special missions because I was hunting one cover in particular, because it's for a cover A, it's relatively hard to find. And that would be this little one right here, G.I. Joe Special Missions number 12, cover A. This is the character Helix on the cover, and this book's kind of a tough find. So if you see it out in the wild, I'm not saying go crazy, but you should be able to get it for a decent price, at least cover price, I would think. I don't think there's any reason that it's not like a first appearance or anything like that. So, Also from that particular lot is G.I. Joe Special Missions number 1 cover. This is the sub cover with Baroness on the cover. So a little more Baroness goodness going on here. And this was a separate pickup, but it is G.I. Joe Helix number 1. It's a special cover A. This is the first appearance of Helix. She was in a video game, but this is her first comic appearance. So there's that. Let's see. All right. We got some G.I. Joe Origins number 12, cover B. It's another Baroness cover. So pretty cool cover. Oops, go this way. Sorry about the dogs. They apparently want my attention, even though I just let them out. So we'll see. We'll see how long they can be patient. Doesn't sound like very long at all. So let's see here. Next up is, I showed this in my birthday video, I think, but I'm going to show it again here. It's G.I. Joe Silent Option number 1. This is the 1 in 25 Helix cover. So there's that. I might as well go ahead and show these as well, since one of these goes to my friend Tony, but we found a sale on these, or he found a sale on them, so I got him one as a thank you for finding the sale. So G.I. Joe Cobra Civil War number 1. This is a cover A, but it's a nice Baroness cover. Pretty sweet. I have a pretty solid Baroness cover collection going on, that's for sure. So what else? Oh, these were just some local LCS pickups. G.I. Joe number 85 is really cool. Storm Shadow camouflage cover. It's kind of a cool book. It's really high grade, so I'll definitely want to consider sending that in to our friends at CGC. I finally picked this one up. I looked at it several times when on our Kansas City trip that we did, but I didn't pull the trigger. I found it locally here. It's still sealed in the poly bag with a G.I. Joe card, but it is this one with Baroness Industrial, Snake Eyes. Is G.I. Joe Snake Eyes and Ninja Force, number G.I. Joe 138 from Marvel Comics. So yeah, so you got the trading card here, and this trading card is, I'm not really sure, but some kind of submarine driver or something. Pretty cool nonetheless. Right, next up is G.I. Joe All-American Hero Violent Option number 2, cover B. I like this one as well. Another Helix cover. I like this character a lot. She's kind of the most badass G.I. Joe, current G.I. Joe, I would say. So I saw this at the LCS. Actually, no, I did not. That is a lie. What I did was I had pre-ordered a bunch of books from Golden Apple back in like October or something. I'm not even sure. But these are what came from Golden Apple. So yes, I can show all of these as they arrived recently. Goodness gracious. Here we go. All right, so this first book is going to be Belle from Zenescope Comics, number, I guess we just play the guessing game, so definitely whatever. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is Ignacio No, if I'm not 100% sure. I feel like that's who it is. Let's just check to make sure. As you know, don't want to be mistaken when it comes to artists and comics. It'll set the world on fire. I think it's Ignacio. So I also have the Abendanza cover as well. I don't think that is. Yep, Ignacio No, cover D. Another great artist. He's does a lot of stuff with Zenescope, of course, and he's done some Kickstarter books as well. All right. Next up is Red Sonja. Hail Sonja. I think this is the ultra-violent. Is it Rebecca Puebla? Is that her cover? I think so. Pretty sure that's Rebecca Puebla. If not, I apologize in advance. But it is what it is. Still a cool cover. I liked this one with the ultra violent hue, I guess, whatever you want to call it. I thought it was kind of a just cool cover. Picked up, again, these are the ones I pre-ordered from Golden Apple. So we got two of the Black Panther Purple Rain homage covers. I think the Purple Rain covers are always cool, so makes sense to get that. If you're into the homage covers, there's nothing wrong with some Purple Rain, baby. So what else we got here? Oh, I picked up another Peach Momoko, cover from Darth Vader 32. She was doing all those covers, so I went and grabbed that. Then there was Neighbors, The Neighbors. I think this is number 1. Just a cool cover. I thought that's worth a pickup. I'm not collecting all the covers from Neighbors because I want to check out the series first and see what it's like. And then, of course, you can't not get Elsa Bloodstone, Women of Marvel #1 variant cover. Got a couple of those. So, gotta have Elsa. That was it from Golden Apple. And then I have this random pickup here. Princesses versus Zombies. This is a really cool, I think it's limited to 50. It's a Nia Ruffino cover. I did not realize at the time when I picked it up, it's actually signed by Tom Hutchison and Nia Ruffino. Or Nia Ruffino, however you say it. But I'm not a huge fan of the signed comics, as you all know. But it's numbered 28 out of 50. It's a foil cover. So pretty rare book. But again, it's signed, so I'm not like super stoked about that. But it is what it is. Alright, so then I found some books that I've been holding off on getting for a while, but I went ahead and picked up some Sun Nakayama covers. No. Yeah. However you say it. Sun Nakayama covers. And it's kind of cool. The guy who does Hangman Comics. This was the collected edition Kickstarter. He also sent me some Kickstarter goodies, trading cards, bookmark, etc. That was cool. But what I intended to pick up, well, that was one of the intentions. And also this cover here. This is Four Chambers Fright. It's another Sun cover. I thought it was kind of cool. So I picked up those. And the guy, awesome guy, sent me a Virgin cover, and it's actually signed by Sun here. She has a very distinct signature. She only signs her first name, Sun, in a fancy writing. But anyways, I couldn't find any information on the Virgin, so I don't know how many copies were actually printed or distributed. So needless to say, really cool of him to just throw that in as a gimme. So I appreciate that. It's always nice when you get stuff that you weren't expecting, right? So that's those. And then what else we got here? Okay. I found this really cool Red Sonja book by Sudom. And I got the Virgin cover. I'd never seen this one before, but she's holding like a little fairy or something. I don't know. It just looks really pretty, so I figured I should add that to the collection. So I did. And then this was the book that was part of my birthday that I forgot to show in the video. And this was the virgin cover of Anya. Just such a cool cover. So I had to have that in the collection. And just a couple random issues of Vampy, number 5. It's cover A and cover B. I have a whole mess of these Vampy books. I may just end up trying to do the run at this point. Like, I have so many of them. But they're cool books. I like the futuristic style. This was Edge of Spider-Verse Night Spider variant edition. Thought it was kind of a cool character. I mean, I know it's just them mashing up characters and seeing what sticks, kind of like Spider-Gwen and all that. But, you know, it's still pretty cool. Cinderella number 1 from Zenoscope, Queen of Hearts. This is also an Ignacio No cover. So, kind of cool. Babe with a Blade, you know. Not sure what's up with the... I guess she's playing in a park or something. I'm not really sure, but she's got katanas, and that's a win in my book. This Greg Horn cover for Witchblade, 10th anniversary cover gallery. So it's basically just kind of an art book, flip book. But Greg Horn, you know, he's solid. Witchblade number 86, the Adam Hughes cover. Can't go wrong with Adam Hughes. This was from a sale that I had found. So they were doing like a really cheap sale. And I think it was Sanctum Sanctorium. They were just doing a back issue sale, so a lot of this stuff was super cheap. It was a really nice Lucio Perillo cover. I'm not sure which book this is. Probably Doradorus, or however you say it. Who knows? Then this cool Megatron cover. That's a retailer incentive. Transformers. You know, Megatron's kind of one of the best villains of all time from my childhood, so made sense to grab that. And the Neighbors. This is another variant cover. The Neighbors number 1. Again, I'm not really sure what this is all about, but I like the dark, gritty look of it. Kind of a horror type story, I'm guessing. Grimm Fairy Tales 55. I just picked this up because it's a oh my gosh, the person's name. He does really good realistic type art. He does a lot of Zenoscope stuff. Magura, yeah, Maguro. He or she, I guess. I don't know that Magura is male or female. So just to cover bases there. And let's see, we got a couple more books to go. Here we go. This was a book I found just cruising around. It's a cool Red Sonja point of view cover. POV. I don't know. Never seen it before. Thought it was cool. Picked it up. It's pretty cheap. Nothing crazy or anything, but I just like it. And picked up this book because it was on sale as well through with the G.I. Joe books that I got earlier. Showed you guys earlier. The 1 in 25s. This is a Sabine Rich cover from Silent Option number 1. I believe this was an exclusive with them. But this one was marked way down, so I went ahead and picked it up because I don't know if it was an accident that they did that because they only had one book marked down to that price. So they honored it regardless. Excuse me. All this talking. All right, the last book I'm going to show for this part 1 of April's haul. This is Samurai of Oz number 3. This is the Witcher / Siri cover. I collect a lot of the Samurai of Oz covers. I just love them all. Like, the ones I have are awesome. I have a Attack on Titan one. There's this one. There's a whole slew of other ones. Those Sozo Micah covers. the Red Trooper ones. Those are awesome. So anyways, this is just a series from playing the video game, and if you guys have watched the Witcher series, she's just one of my favorite characters from the story. So I saw this, didn't know it existed, and I was like, oh, okay, gotta have that. So went ahead and grabbed it. So that's it. That's the first part of April. Thank you guys for tuning in. I should have another video kicking it with Kickstarter coming up soon, within a couple days maybe, hopefully end of the week. But until next time, I hope you guys keep on collecting and take care of yourselves. Bye bye.